An early start to the bee season has handlers on high alert, and they are urging people to be extra cautious. In the last 6 months, 6 employees in Pharr were injured in a bee attack.
One bee handler in Donna says he's receiving calls every day, which is not normal for this time of year. Our Channel 5 Steven Sarabia tells us why bee season is here early and what you can do to protect your loved ones.
Bee season is here much earlier than expected.
We've actually been in swarming mode for about 2 weeks already.
We spoke with David Gorena, who says he learned firsthand while cleaning his backyard.
I was going to move the barbecue pit later on that evening. Well, when I did move it, it was rusted out at the bottom and it fell to the ground. And when it did, I heard this buzzing noise, this loud buzzing noise.
That buzzing? Bees. Gorena says it was a mad dash to get indoors.
That's the last thing I thought that I would have to deal with is bees.
We reached out to Louis Slayton, a professional bee handler. He tells us he has received around 30 calls this past week to remove bees. This is far from the norm.
That would be normal late April, early May.
The reason is due to the mild winter the valley saw. The warm weather gave just the right boost to jumpstart the bee season.
We had all the native brush start blooming in February, which causes the bees to be more active.
Slayton says they're trying to get the word out before folks run into the same problem Gorena did.
A common misconception folks have about bee control is they want to call 911 for them to handle it, but really, they got to leave it up to the handlers.
First responders will only be able to help those who received injuries from the bees, not take them out.
If there's a beehive in your property, in your wall, the fire department's not going to be liable for any damages to the structure. And they're not pest control, so they can't use chemicals to kill the bees. So you're pretty much on your own.
Right now, Slayton urges folks to be extra cautious while doing yard work, especially if you haven't done so in a while. If you do find bees, do not try and take care of them yourselves. Gorena says he was able to call a handler to safely remove the bees from his home. In Weslaco, Steven Sarabia, Channel 5 News.
A note to Stephen's report, bee attacks can be common here in the valley. Just last year, Harlingen Fire says they responded to about 119 bee-related calls. Edinburgh Fire says they responded to about 30 involving injuries. If you have bees on your property but are worried about the cost of hiring a bee handler, there's a nonprofit organization here in the valley called Africanized Bee Institute. They will go to your property and remove the bees free of charge or at a reduced cost. You'll need to qualify first. The program is only available to low-income families or veterans. For more information, head on over to our website at krgv.com.